Hey there, welcome to English for Everyone. My name's Lisa. Today we're at a nursery. A nursery is a place where they sell trees and plants. Also, a nursery is a place where they take care of babies, like at a hospital or at a daycare. But we're at a nursery where they sell trees and plants.
Look at all these flowers. There are a lot of flowers here today. And remember, flowers come in two different groups. They're annuals or they are perennials. These are annuals. Annuals are flowers that you have to plant again every year because they won't bloom again. Remember, bloom is the verb. Right now, these flowers are blooming. We have two verbs. You can say bloom or you can say blossom. I can say the flowers are blossoming. So if you have flowers you have to plant every year, those are called annuals. But if I can plant them one time and they keep coming back again and again every year, that's not an annual, that's a perennial. There it is right there, perennial. These are perennials. It's a countable noun. Perennials will come back every year. You don't have to replant them again and again. These flowers are called perennials. Pronunciation, use the sound like burger. Perennial. These flowers are called perennials. And these are called buckets. They have a lot of buckets. This is one bucket. This is a bucket. And this bucket is empty. Bucket. Use a short sound like cup and up. Bucket. And then a short vowel. Bucket. Use a stop T at the end. Not bucket. Stop the air with your tongue. Make a stop T. Bucket. This is a bucket. Look at all these pots. They have a lot of pots here at this nursery. Pot is countable. I can say one pot, two pots, and three pots. But if I want to speak in general, I can use the word pottery. This is pottery. It's not countable. I cannot say one pottery and two potteries. It's just pottery. Pronunciation. The double T makes a fast D sound because it's between vowels. Potta, pottery. Then use the sound like in burger with that voiced R. Together, potter, pottery. This is pottery. I think these are clay pots. Clay is the material. These are clay pots, or sometimes people say terracotta. You can use the word terracotta to talk about these pots. Pronunciation, terra, cotta. The double T makes a fast D. Cotta. These are terracotta pots, or you can call them clay pots.
Look what I found. Do you know what it's called? It's called a cane. You need a cane if you have trouble walking, like this. My grandpa had a cane. Do you have a cane? I don't have a cane. And sometimes, if you have trouble walking, you need crutches. For example, he broke his leg. He's on crutches. He needs crutches to help him walk. So he is on crutches. This is a cane, and these are crutches.
I should buy a cane.
You walk with a cane, huh?
When you were in 3rd grade and Ricky was on crutches, do you remember that?
He's 21, brown hair. He's on crutches.
He's on crutches now.
No cane, no crutches.
Look at all these things. What are they called? These are called watering cans. This is a watering can. Why do we call it a watering can? Because water is the verb. I water the plants. I water the flowers. When you put water on a plant, we use the verb water. Water is the verb. You water the plants with the watering can. This is a watering can. Pronunciation, watering. The T is a fast D. Water. Then use the voiced R. Together, watering. Watering. This is a watering can. And the watering can is empty. You have to fill the watering can, and then the water comes out here, and that's how you water your plants and flowers. With the watering can.
Kevin, do you have a watering can?
Yes, I have a watering can just like this one to water my plants and flowers. Look what we found. We found big bags of dirt. But we don't call this dirt, because it's good dirt. If it's good dirt, or if you're talking about the quality of the dirt, we don't call it dirt. We call it soil. These are big bags of soil. Garden soil. So if you talk about the dirt in your garden, don't call it dirt, call it soil. Example, my garden has good soil. Or maybe your garden doesn't have good soil, so you need to go buy some soil for your garden. So what is dirt? Dirt is when something is dirty, like I have dirt under my fingernails, or there's dirt on your shoes, there's dirt on the floor. That's dirt, but this is soil. Pronunciation, soil. You have the oi sound followed by the dark L. Soil. There's an extra sound there. It's not soil, it's soil. Your mouth has to open a little bit to make the dark L, and there's an extra sound. Listen, soil, soil, like oil, soil. Soil is very important for a good garden. Look at these plants. They're cute. These are called succulents. And the special thing about succulents is you don't have to water them too much. You can have them in a place that's kind of dry, and they'll be fine. They'll survive. They will live. Succulents. Pronunciation. Use the short like up and cup. Suck. Succulents. Use the y sound like yesterday. Succulent. These are called succulents. And they don't need a lot of water. Another plant that doesn't need a lot of water is this one. These are cacti. Cacti? Do people really say cacti? Well, if you look in the dictionary, it's one cactus and two cacti. But really, when people talk, they don't use this word. They say cactuses. This is one cactus, two cactuses. There are a lot of little cactuses here, and they don't need a lot of water either. So what you'll hear when people talk is, there's a lot of cactus, or even there are a lot of cactuses.
Look at all the cactuses.
Maybe you've just eaten too many hallucinogenic cactuses tonight, Hans.
You know what makes cactuses so strong? You have beautiful cactuses, man.
Not just cactus. There's the acacias, the yuccas. Looks like a lot of cactus to me.
Just for safety, we're asking folks not to leave the pavement. There's a lot of cactus out in the prairie there.
So what you'll hear when people talk is, there's a lot of cactus, or even there are a lot of cactuses.